Hi guys, till now, if you have followed my series, then you already know that in previous lecture we have configured some settings for all of an email in settings.py, and we have already provided our email address and password from which Django will send the verification and reset password link. So yes, it is done, and we also turn on the less secure apps because our website is in development mode and it is not secure. Okay, so as we deploy it on any like a host, okay, so then it will be secure website. What we can do is we can now sign up. Okay, we can process our sign up process. So I'm providing this email, and what I can do is I cannot provide the same email available inside the settings.py. Okay, so whatever the email address I provided inside the settings.py file, I cannot use that in this sign up process. So if you are using this, then if you are using the same email, then it will redirect you it will redirect you in the same page because you cannot use that. Okay, so it is not valid. Now after that, password you can choose on your own, but password must be strong, otherwise Django will not accept it. So try to use alphanumeric and with some special characters like at the rate hash dollar modulo something. And again, this 1999 and 10 email ID is I made it for the Django process only. So if you try to contact me through this email, you cannot reach me because I never see email inside this email IDs. Okay, so 10 and 1999 is just a waste email ID used by me for doing these purposes, making this video. So if you contact me through this email ID, you cannot reach me. Okay, so yes. So if you don't understand anything, just try to comment it out in any video. So I will answer you in that particular section. Yes. So when I click on sign up, then we will redirect you to the one page. Okay. So this is the page, and what is written is verify your email address. We have sent an email to you for verification. Follow the link provided to finalize sign up process. So Django has sent us the link. Okay. So confirmation link is sent to the this email ID. From which email ID? From the email ID we have provided inside settings.py file. So if we check my email ID, my this email ID, then you can check if I try to refresh it. Here I can see that this is the provided link. Okay, 0 minutes ago. This is the link sent by the Django. So what I need to do is before clicking on this link, just don't click on this link. What we need to do is we need to override this page. Okay, as we overrided the sign up page, we can override this page. So you can simply use the page if it is available in the inside the template. But inside the template I have provided you, there is no template. There is no HTML page called verify. Okay, regarding this this page is not available inside the template in short. So what I need to do is I need to make template. Okay, so inside account folder, whatever the process we are doing right now, every template I will make inside the account folder. So what file I need to make is I need to follow the naming convention. I cannot change the name of sign up to register. Okay, because this is the name used by the person who have created this library. Like this is the person who have created this library, and if he writes sign up here, I need to write sign up here only, because if I don't write signup.html here, it will reach to this code. Okay, so if I write signup.html here, then our Django, what our Django will do is it will find templates, accounts, and sign up. If it finds this path, then it will use signup.html available inside this. Okay, this code will be used, and if it is not found signup.html here, then it will go to this and use this code and show us that simple HTML sign up form. Okay, so this is important. So whatever names available inside this folder, sign up, then login, then log out, whatever, we need to use only that names. Okay, so now what we need to do is, this is the page. Where is that? Yes, here. This is the page. Okay, so this page name is verification sent. If you want to confirm, just go inside verification sent.html and check this. Okay, so you will find something like this. We have sent an email for your verification, and then it is the same line. Okay, so we can confirm it from here. You can make a new file, extends common.html, like here I am making a new file, HTML file, and inside this HTML file I will write I will not take any risk. Okay, I will not take any risk. I will just copy it here and paste it here. So there must be same file name. Okay. And here it is empty right now. But now what I need to do is, I will have header, I will have footer, I will have the content written here. So it is already done by me. Okay, so in apparel I have already done this. Okay, so what I will do is, I will just copy and paste as the template is same. If the template is different, I need to do this process from scratch, as we have done in signup.html. Okay, so you can do this, but if the template is changed, you cannot do this. Okay, you cannot just copy and paste. So what I will do is, I will just copy and paste verification sign.html, and yes, I will just copy and paste it here. Okay, so if I try to refresh the page now, then I will get something like this. Now it is looking good. Now it is looking good. Okay, so yes, we have overridden this page. Now what I need to do is, I will click on this link. So this link is valid for 3 days. Now when I click on this link, it will redirect me to the another page. So yes, please confirm that Ronak number 1999@gmail.com is an email address for user Ronak. Yes, I need to confirm this, but before clicking on confirm, I need to override this page. Okay, so we are basically overriding all the pages. Okay, so this is not looking good. So we are making this look good. So this is the page which is named confirm email, or email confirm. We can say that email confirm. So yes, it is email confirm page. You can verify this by reading something like confirm email address. So here somewhere it is written confirm email address. Yes, yeah, where it is, yes, confirm email address is written. You can verify this, and I am just going inside the file, my repository, email confirm.html. Try to copy this full code. Okay, and we'll create one file named email underscore confirm dot html, and just copied and pasted it, and try to refresh the page, confirm email. So we will get something like this. Now when you submit it, okay, when you click on submit, it will try to log you in, because in setting, what we have specified that for the first time, if email confirmation, if the user click on the email confirmation link, then it will automatically logged in. Okay, so if I try to submit this, means our email is confirmed. Okay, our email is verified, and now you need to logged in. So okay, so Django settings, we have specified in the same Django settings. So I'm clicking on submit, and it will log me in. So there will be a message, you have confirmed email address and you have logged in. So you can see the name here. Okay, hello Ronak. So my name is will be available here. So yes, so this is a sign up process. But now what we need to do is, we can log out or log into Okay, so that is also part of the authentication process. So what we can do is we first of all we are logged in. Okay, so if I try to go on login page, I can't reach to this page. Okay, so I can access login page only if I have not logged in. Okay, so I again redirect to the home page because I have already logged in. So what I need to do is I will first log out. Okay, accounts/log out. So this is the page I need to override again. So again, go inside the repository uh, and account, and then logout.html. Just try to copy and paste this code if you are using this template only. Otherwise, do whatever I have done in signup.html. Remove header and footer, make a new file, extends common.html. Whatever code you need to write, copy and paste it here, because uh, this is the file where you need to copy and paste if you are using this template only. If you are using another template, this code will not work. You need to extend common.html. In that way you will get header and footer, and whatever the content you want to show will be in the center. Okay, so that will be your own code. Okay, if you are using form, then I am showing you, then you need to write only this line. Okay, you need to add three line before the form button. Okay, before the form button you need to write this three line. When you add these three line, your code will perfectly fine, and your code will work perfectly. So template could be anything, but you need to add these three line CSRF token. Okay, so as you add this, your code will be perfect and your code will run perfect. Okay, so yes, I am copying it right now because the template is same and I am teaching you right now. So I already taught you that how can you make this on your own from scratch. So now I'm just copying and pasting it. So I need to make another template called log out. And now again what I can do is just copying and pasting it. And if I go inside logout.html, then refresh it, then you will see something like this. And when you click on submit, you will logged out. Okay, so you have signed out and you will not see any name here. Now what I need to do is I will need to log in again. So I will go accounts/login, and here I need to again reload the override the template. Again go inside the repository, instead of logout use login.html, and just copy and paste till here. You don't need to use this script file. Okay, you don't need to use this script. This is ajax validation. So copy till 70th line, create one new file html named login.html. So yes, copy and paste it, and you need to add and block at the end. So as you do is you will get an error. Why? Okay, you are going to get the error because in the form, here is the form, and you will have this part. Okay, we don't need this part. Data validation username URL, we don't need this part. So what we will do, is we just remove that part and again refresh it. It will try to provide us a login page, and now I can log in using my username and password. Yes, I have logged in. Okay, so you can see my name here. Yes, so this was a whole we can say a sign up and login process. We have already logged out, and in the next lecture we are going to see how we can reset password and change password. Okay, so till then, thank you so much for watching video, and if you don't understand anything, just rewind the video, just see the video again and again, because this is the process in which most of the people are confused, and there is no another YouTube video available on YouTube, because everyone most of the people don't aware about this library Django OAuth, which is providing us without code authentication process. So yes, this is important and helpful library, you can say that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, and if you have not subscribed the email, and if you have not subscribed the channel, then please subscribe the channel, and recommend your friend, because this Django LF process, I guaranteed you, is not available anywhere in YouTube. Okay, yes, it is available on Google, but not an explanation video explanation on YouTube. So subscribe the channel, and yes, bye bye.